We have good news, very good news. We solved what I mean, the Trump administration has solved the United States financial issues, pretty much all of them. So you're saying, well, how was this done? Well, the first part of the plan is we're adding 5 new states. We're adding Puerto Rico and the U.S. Virgin Islands. We need to add them to get the votes from the other side of the aisle. We're adding the moon, Mars, and Titan, which is a moon of Saturn. We've been to these places first. Our equipment is still there, so we might as well annex them. And so you're saying, well, how does that help? Well, we're gonna rent them out, not the U.S. Virgin Islands and Puerto Rico. You're probably familiar with them, so I won't go into that. But the moon, Mars, and Titan will be rental property. And we're already renting it out to the Chinese. They're paying $1 million a day, but the lease is up. And now with the moon being a state, and states cost more, we raised the rent to $10 million. And they weren't happy with it. So all that NBA controversy in the summer about China, people saying that was Daryl Morey's tweet. That wasn't really Daryl Morey's tweet. It was really about the raising of the rent and the new lease agreement they got. And we had LeBron James deliver it personally, so they weren't happy. So that's why it was. If LeBron hadn't delivered it, they probably wouldn't have done anything to the NBA. But he was there. We gave him the contract. He said he'd take it over. He dropped it off. And they were like, we're not paying. We're like, well, then it's a 30-day notice. Get your stuff off the moon. And of course, they weren't going to be able to get their stuff off the moon, so we got to keep it. So they were stuck. And so they're paying $10 million a day now, which is great for everyone. So now we're going to be able to pay the deficit, infrastructure, and also now we're going to be able to build the wall, and China's paying for it. And that was the original campaign slogan. I came up with it, so I know. But Don Jr. and Eric, they're just jealous of me because I look so much like Donald Trump. And they get so jealous of it because people always talk about it, especially my hair. You're probably saying to yourself right now how much it looks so much like Trump. So they changed it to Mexico, and everyone knew Mexico wasn't going to pay for it. Unless you got the cartels involved, and why would they care? So that's why it should have been China. It was China. The original campaign promise was China, and we fulfilled the campaign promise. Now we are able to pay the deficit down. We have the infrastructure projects, which are going to create jobs. So pretty much everything we promised, the Trump administration promised during the campaign financially is going to come true. And everybody should be happy. Don Jr. and Eric probably won't be because they don't like giving me credit for anything. But everyone else should be happy. And you wall people, you should be popping bottles right now. And probably China will pay for your bottles to pop too. So just remember, after you're popping your bottles and you're drinking all your champagne and celebrating at your wall parties, drink responsibly, don't drink and drive, Uber and Lyft, and China may be able to pay for that too.